Hey guys, Brennan here of Redstone Tuts, and I am bringing you a video regarding another video uploaded by a YouTuber named Wɪᴇᴢ5, and it's WIEZ5, and he made a video of just a wall. It would look like a cave side, and basically he placed a torch against a wall, and it opened a hidden passageway into the mountain where there was a button, and he pushed the button, which washed away the torch that he had placed, trapping him in the cave unless he escaped in time. He did not provide a tutorial, and so I decided I would go ahead and figure out how he did it and make one for myself. So this is what that is. And if you have not seen his video, the link to that is in the description, or if you want to watch this first, I'll provide an annotation for his video at the end of this video. But basically this is what it is. You put a torch there, opens up a hole in the mountain, click this button, it will wash the torch away with water, which will shut the hidden gate. So I'll show you guys how to make that. What you want to do is get to a spot where you've either made a wall for yourself or it's against a mountain sides like Wɪᴇᴢ5's was. So we're going to pick a point. It has to be on a corner. This is going to be our point where we're going to have our torch. And behind this, you want to dig down under so that you have a sticky piston, and you want to make sure that it's exactly 2 blocks under the block that your torch is hovering over. So place it there. When the torch is placed, it will press this outwards, and I'll show you guys that. Place a torch on the corner, and you heard it, it pressed it outwards, and that's what we want. And I'm gonna sleep right now because it's turning night. Nobody likes night. Okay, anyway, yeah, I am using too many items, but it's for a tutorial, so I wouldn't see why anyone would care, because this is for you guys. So anyway, and then where the sticky piston is, you want to anticipate where it's gonna push the dirt block out to, and obviously when it pushes and receives power, the dirt block is going to be here, so you want to make a trail of redstone down and with a torch at the end. So there you go, we have an output, but when the piston is activated, it's going to push this block, which is going to sever the connection here, and this is not going to receive power. So let's test that out right now. And it doesn't, because the piston pushed the block into the circuit, which canceled it out. And so it's always on, which obviously we're not. Actually, first things first, we're going to want to build a 2x2 trench quite a ways away. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks away. That's plenty far enough. Now just extend this out, and if you begin to lose power, just put up a repeater. That's no big deal. And just bring it to the surface for now. We'll go more into that in a minute, but as you can see, it's receiving power, and I have not put the torch up yet. So what we're obviously going to need to do is invert it so that when the torch is up, it is receiving power. So I'm going to invert it, but later we're going to have to take this off anyway, but this is just for example purposes. But you want it so that it's sending off. No, you don't want to put that. An on signal when the torch is up, which it is. So at this point you can, if you want, not really that important, but you can go along the edge here and just block it off, which I'm going to mark that off because eventually we're going to have to go down there and mess with that inverter. But now you're going to want to make your doors themselves. Which, how you're going to do this, you're going to want to make them so they're flush with the wall. So this is where our door is going to end up being. These four here. So obviously, we're going to need to make pistons, and you're going to make 4 of them 1 block away. So there's a gap like that. And then you're going to, sorry guys, I don't know how this is here. But you're going to want to make more pistons, 4 more, so they are just like this. 1 block away from the pistons you set, and 4 of them flat like this one. And same said about the other side. And now you're going to want to hook up the wiring. So what you want to do, go to the back of this one right here, which is closest to your input, and place 1 block on the right side, 2 on the left side. And on the left one you're going to want to put a repeater, and you're going to just basically make a full loop right here with redstone. And then coming off of here, you want to put 2 more repeaters. First one on setting 3, second one on setting 1. And then what you're going to want to do is bring your input in to meet up with right here behind your repeaters. So then, as you can see, it pushed out these 4 blocks. Now you're going to need to get these 2, which will finish this first half. And the way you're going to do that is basically you're going to anticipate where they're going to be, which is obviously right here. You're going to have a block on top of each of them, and that is where your redstone is going to end up being. Then basically all you want to do is bring it down over here to surface level, which you're going to do by placing here, redstone back, and then basically just making stairs upwards. Just do it exactly as I do it, guys. And then finish the redstone trail. And we're going to need a repeater also right over, sorry guys, you want it to be right here. That's how you want it to be. So, because you also want a delay in these 2 so that they can push out these blocks after they've already been pushed out by these 4 blocks. So, as you can see, that did that. Push them out correctly. Now you're going to want to begin to hook up this side. So you're going to want to do the exact same thing. 2 blocks behind this one, 1 behind this one. Repeater here. Redstone, redstone. 2 more repeaters on setting, sorry about that, 3 and 1. And then at this point you're going to want to we can throw a test up here, destroy it, and okay, so anyway, to hook up this side you want to do the same exact thing you did over here, but you can actually skip a step, sorry about that, because you're not going to need the stairs anymore because we already wired it to both this one and this one. So we're not going to need the stairs anymore. We're just going to need this part, which you're going to want to hook up to this input in the end. But we want to make sure that this half works great as of now. So when you so as of now it's in a position where you place the torch, then it fills in. When you remove it, it doesn't. This is what I was talking about with the inverter. You're actually not going to want it, but I had it there for a case of example, saying that you want the input to be on when you place the torch. But now you can go ahead and remove the inverter if you placed it, so that now when you take your torch, you should place it and it will open. But we still have this side to do, which not hard at all. You just need to create this, and then you just need to begin to dig. And you need to make a 2-high trench and just dig all the way to the other side so you can link up your input to the same section that this one is hooked up to, which is right here. You're going to want to take your redstone and put it right there and connect them up, and my guess is power's not going to reach all the way, so you're going to need to put some repeaters in there. And yeah, I'm actually going to put one right here so it's closer, so it reaches all the way. And then, will it make it all the way? No, I'm going to put a repeater right here, and that will make it all the way. And now, as you can see, the door is completely flush with the wall. So if you're doing this on a mountain, it will already be covered up because obviously the mountainside is going to cover it up. But if you're making your own wall, just go ahead and cover it up now. Just make sure it's good and flush with the wall so you can't see anything. And give it a test. When you place your torch, it should just completely open for you. And now I'll go into the water part, which this video is 12 minutes long, so I'm going to make it 2 parts because it's going to take a long time to render. So part 2, I'll show you guys how to hook up the water so it washes away the torch. Thanks. Watch part 2. Annotation here. Click. Goodbye.